You are listening to a Bucking Spurs podcast. It's going to be a short episode coming at you. We're just going to go over 4 goals that are on my mind, that have been on my mind, that we need for our 2019-2020 season. All right, let's do it. Drop it like it's hot, Sire Nova.
I need a little bit more dose of nasty. I'm seeing a little bit of unconfident, a little hesitation. It's not supposed to be easy. Every round gets tougher. Penetrate hard. Good passes. Shoot with confidence. I want some nasty.
Okay, so we're going to do a short episode just on some random goals that I feel like we need for next season. Going into the next season with this roster that we have, bringing back DeMar DeRozan, I feel like all that DeMar DeRozan stuff was just the trade rumors and all that speculation that was out there. I think it's calmed. I really hope that we don't trade him. I hope that we keep pat and move forward and build on our camaraderie and do things that the Spurs do. Building our relationships together and stuff always makes our team stronger. That's something that we've seen over the years. Continuity is a good thing, and that's something you can't put a price on when you're thinking about free agents and bringing back players or not bringing back players. Goal number 1, we got to be better on the road, man. We had a terrible road record last season, and we need to be better at that coming out. I think that a lot of our road woos came from the defensive end of the floor. Now that we're having DeJounte Murray back, that's second-team All-NBA defender, you know, there's going to be a lot of good things coming back. Lonnie Walker coming in the fold can provide some defense if he's ready to go. Keldon Johnson can provide a lot of defense, to be honest. I mean, that's a rookie that might need to play. You might need to play a lot. All right, so if we can fix some of these things on the defensive end of the floor, our offense should be there. Our offense is not a question. It's just how many points are we going to give up a game on the road? We know we play well at home, and that's half of the equation. Now we got to put a better road record together for the next season. Goal number 2, LaMarcus Aldridge and DeMar DeRozan need to take a combined 8 threes a game. I don't care how it comes, 6-2, 4-4, 5-3, but they need to take more, and we need to knock them down. I mean, if we can go 6 for 8 at the three-point line or 5 for 8 or something like that between those two guys, that's not bad. You know, I'll take those. DeMar DeRozan needs to take 4 to 5 threes a game, and LaMarcus Aldridge somewhere between 2 and 4. You know, that will stretch the defense. That will allow DeJounte Murray and Lonnie Walker to get to the floor. I mean, to get to the rim. You know, Derek White, we've seen what he can do when he drops his elbow and decides to go to the rim. He can get to the rim and finish. And if we can have those two guys be a threat at the three-point line just a little bit. I'm not saying they need to shoot a lot more threes. No, just combine for 8 instead of 1. You know, there are some games where DeMar DeRozan wouldn't take any and LaMarcus Aldridge would not take any threes, and they need to be able to knock it down. And they both have shown. This is what's weird. Before LaMarcus Aldridge came to Portland, he was shooting more threes. Before DeMar DeRozan came to San Antonio from Toronto, he was shooting more threes. But we've taken those guys back this past year and tried to use our three-point shooters like Davis, Patty, and Marco Bellinelli, Bryn Forbes to knock down those threes for us. You know, I think that DeMar DeRozan and LaMarcus are totally cool with getting in the paint and kicking out to open shooters who are better fit. But now better fit to knock those down. But now with this influx of youth that we have and the potential from what we can do with Damari Carroll and Trey Lyles, it's important that we're able to stretch the floor at all 5 positions. And if we can do that, then holy shit, man, we have everyone on the floor that can knock down a 3. It's going to be space on the floor. It's going to open up for a lot of highlight reels of driving lanes to the basket from our boy Lonnie Walker and DeMar DeRozan. Goal number 3. We got to get these young guys in the game. We got to have a healthy blend of minutes being spread between our young guys, our rookies, and our veterans. I think it's very important. Marco Bellinelli and Patty Mills are healthy at the end of the season. Rudy Gay as well, and for that, I mean, Damari Carroll. I mean, we're gonna need these guys for the playoffs, for the long haul, and I feel like it's not gonna happen like all at once, right? But I think guys like Keldon, Luka, are gonna have to share a bulk of these minutes from these guys, and Lonnie Walker too. And I think that's only going to make us stronger. I think during the regular season we're going to be deep as fuck because we're literally 12 deep. I mean, with these young guys can play. I mean, Quindary can play even though the minutes aren't really going to be there for him. But I hope we see a lot of resting nights for Marco, for Patty, for Demar, for Lamarcus. Like, let's get these guys a little bit of rest. Not all in one game, right? But every once in a while, you're going to see one of those guys on the bench on a DNP, and they're not going to play. And I expect these young guys to come in here and develop, right? They don't have to come in here and be the best player on day one. But over the course of the season, if they can develop and give us some type of trust that we can trust these guys, then maybe they see playoff minutes, and then maybe they don't. I mean, that's how we're going to be able to see come playoff time. Okay, who can help us in the playoff? Is it Keldon? Is it just Keldon? Or can Luka help us as well? Or how effective is Lonnie Walker? Is he going to be able to give us 5 minutes a game, or is he going to be able to give us 15 minutes a game in the playoffs? This is something that we're going to have to see, and there's got to be a healthy blend of minutes being shared throughout the roster. The final goal for next season is Fiesta Jerseys, baby. Give the people what they want. All over Twitter, all over Instagram, you can see design after design after fan design after design of just awesome, like badass, super tight, super clean looking, super elegant Fiesta jerseys. Now that those color schemes, I know we're moving away from the possibility of Fiesta, and all these alternative jerseys that we're making year in year out are really like camo. They're Army, our San Antonio's Military City, USA. So it makes sense, right? We're not moving towards a Fiesta, but hey, the Fiesta's for the fans, man. We're the ones that are there a lot throughout the season, showing up to games, and believe me, we want some Fiesta colors. San Antonio has no problem putting out Fiesta merchandise. Fiesta, with that shade of pink and teal green, and orange out there, but we need to see them on the court. I think we all want to see them on the court. So San Antonio Spurs, if you're hearing this, I know you're listening. You want to give the people what they want? Get us some Fiesta jerseys. And watch how we react. Go, Spurs, go.